Hey guys, 2D here, welcome back for round 3 at the Qatar Grand Prix, round 3 of Apollo Racing League. If you haven't watched the first 2 races, be sure to check them out at some point. But we are second in the championship. We won last time out at Saudi Arabia, only P5 in Bahrain though. Ferrari also leads the Constructors, but this race is a bit of a twist. It is a reverse Drivers' Championship sprint. So we are starting on the back row. Now let's get right into it, and it's lights out and away we go for the sprint race. We are doing the sprint before qualifying, so a bit of a change compared to the normal sprint format. Now here we come through turn 1, nice and cautious. Our teammate has done the exact opposite, going off the track completely at turn 1. We retain position up past Jake in the Mercedes and Greg in the Haas. Here we come past Dylan as well, and all the way up into P8 after just a few corners. This has been a great start. Let's see, can we get around the outside of Hetis Marcy as well? Let's see, in the AlphaTauri, it's wheel to wheel, but he keeps the advantage on us, stays ahead. Crunk in the McLaren, can we get him? Look around the outside. Are we close enough? No, we have a little bit of a slide and we've gone off the track. Pug has gotten back past us, our teammate, and also our rival Dylan. Now heading onto the final corner of lap 1. The Alpine has been pushed wide by Dylan. We get past him, and also can we get past Kronk now? Turn on the ERS down the straight. We haven't got the slipstream, so Kronk has got that advantage on us, but now we do. Can we get him? It's going to be 4 wide as we head into turn 1 on lap 2. We get pushed. We get hit by Dylan, and we're going to have to back out of that one. Our teammate and Dylan wheel to wheel. We've gotten past Kronk, and we are up into P6. But Dylan versus Crazy Pug. It's oh so close. Dylan gets the advantage. Pug is going to dive down the inside. There's a little bit of contact, but Dylan is going to stay ahead of our teammate for now. And now we head onto the back straight onto lap 3. We're going to use the ERS. Our teammate hopefully shouldn't put up too much of a fight, and he doesn't. He lets us through. And in just 3 laps, we've gone from P11 all the way up to P5 now. Can we do one better? Can we get Hetis Marcy? Oh, look at the extra grip we've got in this Ferrari car. Amazing stuff. Up into P4 and back behind Dylan, our main, one of our main championship rivals, and who seems to be our main rival in this sprint race as well. Now we have caught up to the leading pack. DNLT, Top Harley and Dylan, they're going to go 3 wide into turn 1. It seems Top Harley is still ahead. 3 wide into turn 2 once again. Here it is, DNLT still ahead. Harley and Dylan are wheel banging at the moment. Here we go, past Top Harley. Can we look around the outside of DNLT as well? No, not right now, but there's contact between Dylan and DNLT, the Red Bull and the Alfa Romeo. Really, really close. Dylan has had a bit of a lag spike and we've ghosted inside of his car, but we're just going to back out of that one and let him stay ahead. And so P3 we are up into. Dylan is going to get past DNLT very soon, I would imagine. Here he comes down into turn 1 using the DRS. We're going to use DRS and a bit of our ERS as well. Down through past Dylan and into P2. Me and Dylan started P10 and 11 and now are P1 and P2 on lap 6 of this 10 lap sprint. We are not going to try anything on Dylan just yet. Just sit behind him, you know, turn off the DRS as you see there, don't use any ERS, recharge and just wait for the perfect opportunity to present itself against the Red Bull. Keep as close as possible. As you can see there, lap 8 going on to lap 9, we've recharged ERS. We should have a fair bit more than Dylan, which will be crucial. Now, let's see if we can throw a fake dive bomb down the inside of Dylan. Yes, we do. Just try and keep him on his toes, but that wasn't a real overtake. That was just, you know, a practice, and also to, you know, keep Dylan on his toes. This is going to be the real attempt. We need to stick as close as is possible through the final corner for lap 9 of the sprint, heading on to lap 10. We're gaining, using all of the ERS, and we're passed into the lead of this sprint. And now, just don't do anything silly, and we can grab the maximum 8 points and grab the lead of the Drivers' Championship along with it. Through this left-hander, quick left-hander, into the final corner for the final time in this sprint. Use the ERS, drive up to the pit wall, and we've done it. From P11 on the grid in this sprint race all the way to P1 by the checkered flag. And that is a great result for us. Let's see if we can replicate it in the main race, as that is where the points are scored. But first, let's head into qualifying. We're going to set our first lap on the intermediate tyres. Obviously, just a bit of a joke lap. It's not going to be anything special, but up to the line, we do go P5 out of the 6 drivers who have set a lap. Back into the pits, and we are going to put on the soft compound tyres for our second run of Q1. Well, not Q1, it's a short qualifying session, so short quali. Through turn 1, already gained 3/10, but that wasn't a great turn 1, so we should have plenty of time on our final run. Greg moves out of the way nicely for us. Already found, well, it was a second through there, but now as we cut later in the lap, it's already 3 seconds, 3.1 now over the intermediate run. Flat through here, and then you want to shift down to 6th through this fast right-hander, not as quick as any of the other corners. You get very close to track limits, but crucially not over them. So now, up to the line. 4.5 second improvement it's going to be. Where's that good enough? It is good enough for P3 in our first qualifying run. But 3/10 off of the provisional pole sitter. But, you know, we should be able to improve pretty easily without too much difficulty if we can hold this lap together. This will be the final run, the final opportunity in qualifying. We need to improve. I mean, P3 will be decent, but we want pole. We want our third pole of the season, our third pole in 3 races. We've been dominating qualifying this season. Can we dominate it again? 2/10 for the first few corners through this fast right-hander, maybe, oh, definitely quite a bit under the limit in both of them. Into the left, use a little bit of rear locking, maybe not enough. It hasn't been a perfect lap, but it has definitely been decent. And it is a purple sector 1. Will it be a purple sector 2 as well? Yes, it will be. Through the fast right-hander, through the second fast right-hander, and the third one. Keep it within track limits, but we haven't! It's invalid! We've invalidated our... we've invalidated our qualifying run, and let's look at a slow-mo replay and just how fine those margins are. But it's invalid nonetheless. We're going to be lining up P5 for the main Grand Prix. Edit the strategy. We're going to be starting on the hard compound tyres. Try and just, you know, hold position and then cut through the pack in the second stint. Now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights, and it's lights out, and away we go for the Qatar Grand Prix. Good start. Alongside Jake in his Mercedes. Can we get him down into turn 1? There's contact between Dylan and DNLT. Dylan has gone around. And that's cost us. And obviously cost Dylan the most out of anyone. He was the pole sitter, but oh, that's terrible luck for the Red Bull driver. Back down into P6. And let's have a look around the outside of Hetis Marcy. Oh, we get squeezed off the track a little bit there. No warning, so it doesn't matter. But now let's try to get past Hetis Marcy once again. The AlphaTauri a little bit slow down the straight, so we go onto the grass. Look at that! 3 wide! Into turn 1. 2 wide and 2 wide again. Little nudge on the back of Hetis Marcy, but we'll both get away with it. Can we try and get around the outside? Oh, we're going to be... the second time in 2 laps we've taken an excursion off the track, this time being hit from the back by our teammate. He's going to let us back through on this straight. We're going to use the DRS and the ERS, of course, to get back past Marcy and back up into our original grid position of 5th place. Kronk is retired from the session, and we are on to the back of Top Harley on lap 5. We have caught up to the front runners once again. Can we get past? Look at that! 3 wide into turn 1. DNLT, Josh Crabtree, and also Jake. The top 3. Whoa! And a bit of contact there. We get past Top Harley up into P4. Now we need to dispatch of DNLT as quickly as possible. He's a very quick driver, of course, qualifying P2 in that Alfa Romeo, but that car just hasn't got the race pace compared to ours, so we need to dispatch of him quickly. You can see he's already being dropped by the top 2. Let's see, can we get down the inside? I mean, not really down the inside, but to the right, down the straight. Yes, we can. It's a simple move. He shouldn't put up too much of a fight. Yes, he lifts off maybe a little bit there. And we go up into P3. Josh Crabtree has been dropped by Jake. Jake is absolutely flying at the moment. Josh defending with everything he's got, trying to break the toe, but it doesn't matter. We go up into 2nd place, and now the hunt is on for Jake. It's going to be very difficult. We are trading lap times, maybe within a 10th every single lap of each other. The gap still 1.7 on lap 11 of this race. And now we're going to be planning a few laps ahead, thinking what the optimal strategy, what the optimal pit window will be so that we can get an undercut on Jake without risking, you know, a puncture or anything like that by the end. And I think it's going to be this lap. Our tyres have hit 60%, which is around when they have their second big drop off in grip. 1.7 the gap still to Jake. We're going to do whatever he doesn't do. If he comes in, we stay out. If he stays out, we come in. What's he going to do? Through this fast left-hander, sorry. Jake stays out. We're boxing into the pit lane. Can we get the undercut? It's going to be very crucial. We need to hopefully get ahead of him. Nearly spinning into the pit lane. The Brias are absolutely dead, it seems. Good stop from the Ferrari boys. 2.4. Can we come out ahead of Josh Crabtree? No, not right now. Behind Josh. He isn't on 2 old tyres, so hopefully he shouldn't hold us up too much, but we definitely will be slightly quicker, so we'll want to dispatch of him by the end of this lap. You can see Jake into the pit lane. We are let through by Josh, who wants the DRS. Who will come out ahead? Will it be us, or will it be Jake? Let's see. And we've done it! I think we have. I think we've done it. Yes, we have. We are ahead of Jake. Give him the big squeeze. Hopefully Josh can get the Mercedes driver as well. Can he? No, not quite. Jake is right behind, but this is great news for us. P2 behind this AlphaTauri who is yet to make a stop. We need to dispatch of him as quickly as possible, and you can see the difference in grip and the difference in pace against the AlphaTauri. Look around the outside, and we are through into the lead. Let's try and make a big gap to Jake. It's about 8 tenths. Dylan up into P3. Will he be able to challenge Jake into turn 1? Yes! Dylan is ahead of Jake. There's yellow flags, and that's Jake! Jake is out of the race. Our main rival for the win has retired, and I don't think that was even due to damage. I think he just got overtaken by Dylan and gave up for whatever reason. You can see Josh Crabtree in the second Red Bull has had a bit of a spin and gone behind our teammate, who comes now into the pit lane. He's on the 2-stop strategy, going to try and steal the fastest lap off of Dylan, which he has done. We get our second warning of this race, no penalty, but even if we do get one, it shouldn't matter too much. One more lap, we have 5-second lead over Dylan in the Red Bull car. And you can see on the minimap, Josh has gotten even more bad luck and is out of fuel. He's gone from being on the podium to... I don't know if he's even going to finish in the points, to be honest. But what a race. The final lap. Here we come. Keep it nice and steady. Through the final corner. And we've done it again. Our second race in a row. It's P1 for the Scuderia. We take and we extend the lead in the championship. Jake scoring hardly any points this entire weekend. Dylan finishing second. We've outscored both of our rivals. Driver of the day for Crazy Pug there, I think it was. And we have a 12-point lead over Dylan now in the Drivers' Championship. And Ferrari lead the Constructors by a huge amount over Red Bull. What a result, what a day for Ferrari. We had a great day in Jeddah, and we've had an even better day here in Qatar. I'll see you guys next time for the Singapore Grand Prix, where hopefully we can extend our lead even more.